Hello there, fellow Yodaheimers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Norland, Episode 3. God damn it, Nora. And Dave is studying. Good on you, Dave. Oh, here comes Urgle Burgle. Oh, Urgle Burgle went all Nurgle on the books. And something else. Effects of alcohol. Oh, great. So she's drinking while pregnant. Right. Luckily, I don't think that there's a negative consequence for that. But, yeah, okay. If she's happy. Actually, given the era, probably drinking water would be more dangerous. You'd get, like, cholera. So it's best to drink, like, weak ale, anyway. The barracks is now done. So what I'm going to do with the slaves... We have 2 slaves. I'm going to free them and have them become warriors for me. Which should also make them significantly happier because they are going to be paid and to be able to afford beer and flour and other stuff. I don't see a lot of studying, folks. So you can see the progress of the study here. And yeah, they're just socializing. But actually, socializing is pretty good. So there's other actions that you can do. Like, I can say, hey, Urgle Burgle, I want you to socialize with Kellyan. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be friendly during this. They could socialize with one another by slinging insults. That's entirely possible. But there's spending time, which is an opportunity to have, like, deep conversations, but also slinging insults. I mean, who knows, right? There's wolf hunting. I don't advise you to do that unless both people are particularly skilled in combat, because you will die or become very injured, and that will be a very negative mood modifier. Challenge to a duel. If they hate each other, I guess that's productive. Play dice, but usually the person with the higher intellect wins. If you don't like a guest who visits you and they have a lot of rings, you can just, like, fleece them for rings if you want. And then there was also seduce. But Urgle Burgle's loyalty to me is low enough that I can't even seduce her. But who could resist that glowing green smile and the fountain of slurm shooting out of her mouth hole, right? Urgle Burgle slime. Alright, Kellyan. Agnostic and mild fatigue, okay. Just checking up on his mood. Hey, we have a guest. So Nora, the guest, just arrived. She is 32 years old. She's strong-willed and attractive and wants to be a head chopper if she gained more combat skill. That's creepy. I will prioritize building the Lord's house for her so she's not continually homeless. There we go. Now we're building her a house. Oh, God, and we have another guest. This is why I say you need, like, 3 or 4 extra houses. Because guests arrive often. So we have Esta as well. So, Esta, what kingdom are you from? You're from a kingdom I don't even know. You have a banner flag I don't see represented on the map. And Nora, you have, like, pink and... Nora's from Great Mist. She is not from a kingdom? True. Yeah, I think that's the case. 27 years old, waiting to be hired. Calm and low fertility is her traits. Well, Dave's making really good progress studying the mining book. The other people studying have not been making such good progress, but that's because this is happening. And if I have to look at it, you have to look at it. So you're absolutely welcome. It's like Oh, Nora. You should knock first, Nora. Yeah. You're stuck with that image now. There's not enough therapy in the world to clear that out of your brain. Maybe absinthe. Maybe absinthe, if you're lucky. Hello, trader. I'll try to trade with them again. Because of Kellyan's really high trade skills, I get pretty good pricing for this stuff. So, there's no new books because I haven't hit the population thresholds to be able to gain them. Some of these slaves, this slave, Ingolf, he's 15 years old, but he has a pretty high combat skill, so I'll buy him. Because you guys voted that I can have slaves, so yeah, I'm doing that. And then I'm going to sell some excess rutabaga. Done. And then go to the army tab and free Ingolf, who I just bought, to become another warrior. Now, the reason why, and if you're wondering, hey, why do you have so many warriors? Bandits mess with you, other kingdoms mess with you, wolves mess with you, another faction that has not yet been announced in the game, or in this series, will start messing with you. You do absolutely not want to be defenseless. That's all I'm going to say. So it helps to have a fighting force early, so that you aren't caught with your pants way at your ankles when they come around. Come on, stop talking to Dave. He's 97% done reading the mining book. Just let him finish. Oh, but Dave just leveled up in intellect. 2 points. Yeah! He was an 8, now he's a 10. That gives him a whole new tier of book to learn, because Urgle Burgle, you're a damn fine teacher. You're going to be a good mama. Economic report, kind of broke even today. No problems. And really, Dave, 99%? 99%. You're doing that to me. Hello. There we go. All right, so we got it. So the reason, the way this works is anytime someone reads a book, they're added to the list of people who know how to run that. So if, let's say, Dave died and my mine burned down, someone new would need to read the mining book. And if the library burned down, Hopfield Mining and what was the other one? Hopfield Mining and Rye and Milling, like, I think you're guaranteed to have. But if you lose your library, you lose your books. So your library is kind of important. But you can also cross-train. So, for instance, if I had Kellyan learn mining, and Dave died and the library burned down, Kellyan could go to a new library and use paper to write a book about mining. So if someone has the knowledge, you can write it into a book. But if you don't have the book and you don't have the knowledge, you have to buy it again. If that makes sense. So let's go ahead and build that mine. And there's only one location for a mine. I mean, you can pan around if you want, but just take my word for it. This is the only valid spot. So there's only one possible mine you can have in your kingdom. Which means that having a vassal that offers me iron is kind of nice. Because otherwise, if I wanted more iron, I would have to buy it. But now I can just receive tribute from my vassal village. And that's sort of like Mountain Blade Bannerlord, I think. In Mountain Blade Bannerlord, you would have castles and towns that had like 2 or 3 vassal villages. So this is a pretty similar game mechanic to Mountain Blade, where you have like 2 vassal towns that belong to a town, or 2 vassal villages that belong to a town, and they specialize in different resources. And in one day, both of these towns will offer up those resources. Dave, what's got you glum? Oh, Holy Sophia has forsaken you. He needs to go pray at a temple. And then he also did something. He sinned. I don't know what he did. He insulted someone. And that made him upset. Well, you should be less dumb. Should I add roads to my kingdom? Do you guys want me to... Again, I'll just remind you, it's entirely aesthetic. But do you want me to, like, decorate the kingdom aesthetically? Or do you, like, not care? You just want the game mechanics. Trade result. We have delivered gold and received paper. Awesome. So the other little icons up here, again, this is kind of like Mountain Blade, are different traveling squads going around. So, like, Moonlake's sending Fion north, and then Wind Peak is sending Flan south, doing various things, raiding, trading, etc. It's going to be a whole bunch of that. So, Nora, did you get insulted? You've been insulted. Okay, so Dave did that. So basically, Dave and Nora hate one another. Dave decided to drink heavily and pass out, whereas Nora's, like, also passed out. Okay, good. I'm glad both of you are well-adjusted human beings. I do have a pretty high amount of my peasants not currently employed, so I should build employment. Build a mine. Rye field and mill. That is the current goal. How long is Nora staying? I don't know. I mean, I could exile her, but that might not be very good for my relation with Great Mist. Oh, Great Mist just got attacked too. Alan here just attacked Great Mist. Not my problem. She stays until the settlement is sufficiently sabotaged. Yeah, it could be. Let's have Dave learn something new. So Dave, you're going to learn Scaffold. Right now, he's too upset. He's going to refuse, I think. No, he's strong-willed. He'll still do it. He'll just be pissed about it. And yeah, you guys want roads and other aesthetics. So let me show you that. So you can just... It's free. And it does nothing. It's purely aesthetic, but you can paint different, different roads around. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to have it look nice. So I'll do darkened stone floors around the Lord buildings. So any, like, royal buildings, I'll have this, like, sort of slate-colored stuff going on. And I'll fix the painting between the lines, don't worry. And I'll do the library as well. And yeah, under the buildings, technically, it's not painted, but whatever. All right, stone floors. So we'll have... I think the skulls, given that they're flaming, probably need to be on stone as well. Here, I'll fix this, but this is one of the less compelling features of the game, I would say. Especially given that it doesn't matter. But that's kind of what it looks like. If we were to do it. Here we go. Oh, I meant to leave like a stretch of grass. Oh, wow, I really... I should not be... I should not quit my day job and become a painter, because clearly lines are really difficult for me. I don't paint between the lines very effectively. trying to leave a grassy gap between these buildings so that I can put in some plants. And then you can also do, like for our tavern, we could do like a wood floor. I do find it a little strange. It's like an open air tavern, but it's just the way it is. That doesn't look good. That looks better. So there's our little tavern, and we'll have the dorms have a little road. That's what I'll do for now. Let's put in some plants. Very nice. The tallest pine. And then do the better looking stone floors for the other lord buildings. Also want a little stone arch. That stone arch might be a little I'm going to destroy it. People are going to clip through it. That'll be weird. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Very, very simple. Simple little painting. I do hope that they event. Oh no! Are you going to start? Oh god, this guest is not going well. She's pissing everyone off. Due to a bad mood, Kelly refuses to complete his tasks for the day. You know, inspecting management places and the like. Thanks, Nora. You really are awful. Oops. That would be my major complaint to the game, is you don't have a lot, like, there are a lot of the character development is left up to, like, randomness and out of your direct control, and you get, nonetheless, sort of penalized for it, which can be, which can spiral out into, like, a death spiral. Whereas games similar to this, with kind of similar relationship mechanics, like, let's say, Crusader Kings, arms you with a lot more tools to be able to fix hyper-fussy situations like that. Just my 2 cents. But there we go. We have a lovely royal quarter district. And our tribute villages are ready to offer tribute. We paid tax to our sire, and there's a rumor of a heretical cult in the northern woods. Travelers and traders speak of a new cult that is spreading widely, among the wild tribes in the northwestern forests. Some say it's the remnants of the heretical sect known as the Canaanites, while others spread rumors of human sacrifices. In any case, the Inquisition has decided to send a mission to those lands to preemptively suppress any potential heresy. So if you want tribute, here is what's currently offered. Oh, there might be a relationship in the workings for Dave in a second. But if we want tribute, we can either send a messenger, which I think I'm going to do, or send someone of the royal party. But I think it's cheaper just to send a messenger out with some paper, because we have a bunch of spare peasants to do it. Yoda's having a little mental breakdown of his own. Nora, could you leave? It's really too bad you can't just, like, dismiss them. I'm somewhat tempted to have Dave duel Nora, but, like, Nora, what is your combat skill? 13? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. The mine just got built, so I'll have Kellyan administrate the mine. And then it will be back to the books. I really need the hop field. So I built the mine. Kellyan's inside, managing it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is actually upgrade it. It costs tools, but I did manage to buy tools, which is why I'm able to get a bigger mine right off the bat, because I traded for it. And there we go. We collected 24 iron from Zagan, and then our messengers headed to Vrofel to collect the herbs, somewhere between 30 to 50. I don't believe the quantity that you collect is based upon skill or anything. I think it's just like a random number as far as I know. Alright, Dave, is there anything I can do for your mood? You're hungry, and you have not eaten or drank in a while. You've also sinned by insulting NORA, and you feel bad about it. So that tribute gave 38 flowers. Not bad. Another thing to cheer up Dave is to try to find him a wife. So let's see. Geroid is ready to be married off. Geroid's a male. Oh, he's like the king too, isn't he? I guess the king doesn't have a queen. That's too bad. Over at Moon Lake, there's Shara. I don't see Shara on this list. So Shara must be away in her own squad somewhere. I don't know if there's a way for me to find Shara other than if she was home. Maybe through relationships here? I don't see that anyone knows who she is. Windpeak has Flan. That's probably a male. Yep. Silverhaven has Mina. Mina, are you here? Yes, you're 24 years old. You're nervous and beautiful. So that's a possibility for Dave. Hara, down in Dust Valley. Hara is 27, homely and empathetic. So I would like to see Shara for the first time, because I have a pretty good relationship with Moon Lake, whereas I don't have a strong relationship with Dust Valley or... Silverhaven, my relationship is actually pretty good. So, should I court Shara or go for Mina? So Shara is the one I don't know about yet. And Mina is the one down here in Silverhaven, who I could pay 838 gold for her to become a bride. And then Shara would be 875 gold. And I'm guessing in a day or two I'll know what she looks like and her traits. All right. Importantly, the temple just got researched. So I'm going to put the temple here. Our little death cult temple. And this is going to allow sermons, daily morning sermons, rather than relying upon this very crude and rudimentary altar. So, upgrade. Great Mist also has a trade offer. What was it? You want to sell me nectar? Yeah, I don't want it. There's also more things to learn. So Ryefield and Mill, let's have Kellyan learn that. And then Burgle, you're going to learn Flavorful Ale. We did, however, unlock hop fields. So I'll get some new hop fields up near our brewery. Oh, Dave, you're not depressed anymore. Good. You got some aromatic aftertaste of ale. Lovely. Drinking your problems away. Sounds very healthy. Here comes the trader again. See if we can't fleece him. Nope, Kellyan's asleep. So that's another thing is like, if the person is asleep, there's, as far as I know, not a good way to wake them. So I'm going to have Dave quickly trade with the trader to see if there's something to trade with or for. There's a coal furnace book and a workshop book. I'll buy it with Dave. I'll also sell some spare rutabaga. And there's big money selling herbs. Herbs are very slow to collect from herbalists. Which means the village that I have will be a good source of gold for me. Alright, looks like we're going to wait for Shara. Or at least to see who Shara is before making any... Oh, here she is. So now we can make a decision. So Shara is mentally impaired, but at least that makes her happy. Has a strong will, and is a very good trader and pretty good in combat. And she's 28 years old. The other important thing is like whether or not they've been through menopause if you ever want a kid. So, if I had to pick between Shara, who to bribe for a bride? Shara. Maybe I should write some descriptions. So Shara, who is trade, combat, and strong will. Which is not a bad combination. There's Mina. And Mina was nervous, beautiful, trade, I guess. They're both kind of like good at trade. And then Hara. Nope, pause. Hara, whoa, you have a lot of rings, girl. Hara, who's empathetic, homely, and good at teaching and persuasion. I think those are the only contenders, because the others are male. Okay. I'm going to give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that, and then I'm going to run a messenger out with a proposal. So daily statistics here. They are very hungry, and they hate the moonshine. Oh, I can fix the hunger. Dave, I'm going to have you run over to the trader again, who's going to think you're crazy. Let's go ahead and just buy some flour. I have a lot of rutabagas, so I'm not really sure why I'm being penalized for hunger. I think they're just not eating. Which was the mentally impaired one? The mentally impaired one was Shara. Mental impairment only hurts your ability to learn new things. It doesn't really hurt other things. So it gives you a learning, like a slow learner debuff. And she inherited it. Did Dave inherit, or did Urgle Burgle inherit hers too? Because if so, I'm gonna, yep, she inherited it. So it's very possible that Kellyan and Urgle Burgle will have like mentally impaired children. And Urgle Burgle is seriously ill. Serious illness, that's kind of a misnomer, because what that is she's just ready to deliver. You know, she's pregnant, so it's not so much that she's seriously ill. She's just going to go in labor soon. Dunce Kingdom? Yeah, something like a Dunce Kingdom. Although, Kellyan's not a dunce. He's actually quite bright. And a very good manager. Nora, could you piss off? You're like pissing everyone off. I'm very tempted to just like kill. But, you know, that would be a problem. Oh, Dave and Nora's relationship somehow worsened due to intrigue. Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. But, yes, technically somehow you hate her more. I am surprised. But some early AM drinking, and both of them are in a better mood. So, it looks like we're going to go with Hara. So if I go over to Dust Valley, Bevan does not treat you well enough. Currently, the relationship between your kings is -10, but should be at least +5. So what I could do here is I could offer holy rings to the king in order to sweeten the pot and try to improve relation between us and Dust Valley so that I can marry Hara. And then this is based upon persuasion skill possessed by the giver. And I'm going to have Dave do it himself. So Dave is going to deliver rings to Dust Valley as a way to try to encourage their king to marry off Hara to our kingdom. Bye, Dave. Good luck. Good luck with medieval Tinder. Kelly and NORA have started hating one another. Oh, you don't say. I might need to exile her. I don't want to hurt my relationship with Great Mist, but she has been horrible for mood. Stop following me around and insulting me. I swear to God I'm going to duel you. I swear, I mean, I would lose, but I'm just going to get drunk. Stay in your corner, I'll stay in mine. Stop mocking me. I'm gonna smack you. This is ridiculous. Whereas Urgelburl doesn't really understand the need to wear clothing anymore. She's just like perpetually in her undies now. Alright, daily statistics. It's... that hunger problem kind of like got reduced, which is good. Even though our builders really haven't built anything. These hop fields have not made any semblance of progress, which is unfortunate. And there's some new trade requests from Truewood, Silverhaven, and Moonlake. And Wave Market was attacked by Beastwood. King Baven from Dust Valley has been befriended by Kahir from Silverhaven. So they want to buy tools, they want to buy beer, and they want to buy paper. I'm probably not going to fulfill either of those three. Is there a shortage of houses? Yes, but only because I just had migrants like a moment ago. And I'm not about to build houses because they're all unemployed. So they gotta get employed first. Now that we have a temple, let's go ahead and get rid of our altar. We don't need it anymore. And then the person giving the sermons, I will give Sermons of Doubt by Urgelburgle. Why not? So the Sermons of Doubt prevents fanatics, but increases the chance of agnostics. And then the inverse would be true if you do Sermons of Faith, other than Sermons of Doubt. So you can sort of play with the gauges to make sure you don't get too many fanatics and you don't get too many agnostics, trying to find a happy medium, if such a thing exists. Killian drunk himself into a stupor. Good. That's one way to be productive. And if he doesn't start being happier and inspecting, almost every single production facility in this kingdom is going to grind to a halt because he has not inspected it recently due to poor mood. So, no, that's good. Thanks, Nora. Oh, Nora left, by the way. And thank goodness. Hope she never comes back. So Dust Valley. Bevan has accepted the offering and improved their relation with us by +6. So not enough to you know, marry, but it's getting better. So we'll keep working on that. But that, however, used up Dave's rings. So it'd be a good thing to replace those if he shows a need for more. So Kellyan has 5 rings and Dave has 6. Ergelworld has 7. Alright, the person you hate has left. Oh my lord. That is so many negative mood modifiers. Ask peasants. Buy my stuff. Frequent my markets. The guests are usually bad. Not always. I've had some positive interactions with guests, but yeah, generally speaking, they suck. And they're kind of annoying. There might be other opportunities to marry other people if we wait long enough, but like... And it's fortunate that Dave is only 22 years old, so it's going to be relatively easy for him to, you know, father children. If he was older, it'd be more urgent. Cheers. Welcome home, Dave. Oh, and we have a child. That means we have a giveaway timer. Bing. For now, I'm just going to call him Boy. But he is now the heir. And we're raffling him off. I would like to start teaching him. So, Ergelworld, you are going to be able to teach intellect best. So, Boy, we're going to teach you some philosophy from your mentally impaired mother. Oh, yeah. But the good news is the child born will cheer Kellyan up and get him back to work. And then soon, I think Dave will be able to pray at the new temple and fulfill his piety needs, and then be able to eat and drink and all that stuff. So he'll be on the up and up and happier soon too. Oh, or he will try to make it home and then fall asleep under a tree. Don't worry, Ergelworld will carry you because she's got farm girl strength. Who is not currently studying? Dave? Okay, Dave learned coal. So coal furnace is one of the 2 ingredients to make tools and weapons and stuff. So tools would be iron and coal from a workshop. And we're already getting the iron, so we'll start to get the coal next as well. But I'm still working on the... Well, we got the mine, so I'll take the build a mine off. To build a rye field and mill is what we're working on. It'd be good to have our own source of bread. And that requires Kellyan to finish reading the stupid bread book. He's a little slow on that. But yeah, alright. Now that Nora's gone and, like, you know, people are kind of getting back to normal here. Time for a sermon. Yes. This rain reminds me of one of the unfortunate bugs of the game. The sound of rain doesn't go away when it stops raining, so once you see the effect of rain stop, I'm going to have to quick save and load to get the rain noise to stop. Maybe it'll get fixed at some point. So Kellyan's making his rounds, doing inspection, but at the moment, only the mine is running, so it's going to be really important for him to finish that. So I hope he stays in a good mood. So you can mouse over it, and green and yellow, or green and orange, whatever color it is, indicates that the facility is working, and then anything less than that, and the facility is not working. I'm also going to expand the brewery to employ 2 people. Oh, look at that! So Kellyan, due to his high management and intellect skill, has received an enlightenment, brewery efficiency. So that is an upgrade that otherwise I would have to spend a book on, but he now knows it. So once he is not currently studying Ryan Mill, I can have him write it down for future generations to study, and that's a book I won't need to buy anymore. Cool. Okay, so Zleb, this answers your question. We have got the appearance of the Unholy Horde. So let me read this to you. The Inquisition mission has returned with dire news. In the Northwest Forest, a so-called Unholy Horde has formed. A union of forest tribes under the rule of a new heretical cult, the Dead God. This is an extremely aggressive and powerful force that is preparing to destroy all of the new kingdoms of Norland. The loving family urges all noble houses to set aside their conflicts for now and unite against a new threat. The king who brings the capital, the Unholy Horde, the House of the Dead God, to ashes will earn gratitude from the entire world and etch their name into history forever. The remnants of the mission have managed to ascertain the exact location of this settlement. So, if we take a look, way up here in the northwest, we've got the Unholy Horde, and they are spreading from the northwest down towards us. Are they wildlings? Yeah, more or less. Wind Peak has a new trade offer for selling tools. And that's about it. Oh, well, Barley, you might have lost the poll, but you won the boy. So his name is Barley. Building needs a manager. Okay. There we go. So Kellyan is now managing the 2 new hops fields, so we can start brewing beer. And then let's make beer until we have 100 of it. And then I'm going to ramp moonshine down to like 35. People don't really like moonshine, so I'm trying to phase it out. And use rutabagas as food and not moonshine. Thank you for tuning in to Norland, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 11th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, a link to Discord can be found in the description of this video and on my website. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.